Hi friends, picking up from right where we left off. I'm Mossy, and welcome back to the Let's Play. In the last episode we started Wet Dry World, and I embarrassed myself with horrible platforming. And in this episode we're going to be doing Express Elevator Hurry Up.
Let's go.
I've never liked this one. So first off, what we want to do is, once again, don't be me. Go jump in at the lowest point to give yourself low water. And then you're gonna want to punch this brick. Whatever it is. I don't know if it's actually a brick or not. I'm gonna call it a brick for the sake of ease. Then we're gonna want to get our little flingy mat friends here. Friends is a very strong word. To fling us back to the top. Unfortunately, our flingy mat friends here are kind of jackasses. But nope. Okay. The water's too low that I can't even use it as a little help, free, get out of jail free card. Well, that could have been bad. Alright. Come here. Come here, you little shitter. Come on. Work with me here. And now you. Let's just work together. You don't like me, and I certainly don't like you. I'm certainly not I'm definitely not gritting my teeth. Definitely not gritting my teeth in absolute annoyance. Alright, third time's the charm. Come on. God, I hate it when they just choose to ignore you. No. This should not be this Okay, you know what? We're just gonna stop talking before it gets worse. All we want to do is not that. I don't think. Maybe. It is what we want to do, actually, but I once again just screwed up basic platforming. Oh. I want to just, I'm just gonna do a typical and blame my terrible playing on the good old Let's Play curse. And what you want to do on this is step here, go down. No. Are you? I'll be back. And through gritted teeth, we are back in this not so challenging level. I don't know why, but for some reason, this mission, despite being really simple and really easy, has been one of the hardest power stars for me in any Mario game. It's not a hard level, it's very simple, but for some reason, I can never do it right. Anyway, back into the painting. Go to town for red coins. Oh, I was gonna say for 8 red coins. It's just 4 red coins. Now this is what I want. I was waiting for this level to start talking about it. Because I think this specific power star helps encapsulate my point more than any other ones. Well, not by power star more than any. I mean the power stars of this this stage. Oh my god, we're not messing up again. So what we want to do first is get our good old Bob-omb Buddy And the problem with that is I may or may not have forgotten where it is. Which could end up being a bit of a problem. I wish I could be using the Mario can a bit more. It's a little bit more freeing. Is he over there? He's on that platform. Okay. So we want to raise the water. Fine. Thankfully, because the water's at a medium level, we can just take the ramp back up. As long as the Skeeter decides to move. Please. Oh, his legs are apparently part of a different plane of reality, so I can just step right through them. Yeah, we're getting better at that. So what we're going to do now is go up here, jump across. I believe this little switch here will make the water go as high as it can. And if I'm wrong, then might be boned. Or we might be a little bit boned here. Okay, this could be bad. Oh boy. Okay, yeah, I think we're gonna have to, I might have to, can you not exit from, there we go. We might have to do it from the beginning, and what I mean by that is I think the only real way to do this is by jumping in at the highest point of the painting, which I did not do. So we're gonna do it here. That should make it possible to complete this, and if not... shit. So I may have just been a little idiot, and... So I was an idiot and thought that this wasn't the highest water level, but it is. You just need to, like, backflip up here. Now that that embarrassment's out of the way, let's just get the cannon ready. And now that all these mistakes are done, I can start talking about what I was going to about 5 minutes ago. And what that is I wanted to state how I know there's quite a few of you out there, including myself, who just finds the stage to be really fucking creepy, if I'm just gonna be blank. I don't have anything against what Waterworld, or what Dryworld, what Dryworld. I actually think it's a pretty good stage, but there's just something so uncanny about it, and I'll get more into it, the second part. But if you've noticed the background, I think it's like a stock photo of a city in Spain. I could be wrong about the exact locale, but I do remember that it is, in fact, a picture of a city. I just don't remember where said city is. I think it's in Spain. But regardless of where the picture comes from, there's just something unsettling about how this area is, like, completely covered in water, and you got that dark blue outline to the city, which makes it seem as if the city itself is flooded. And that's where, Watertown, or whatever this, did they say? Yeah, just go to town. That's where the, factor of Watertown, or whatever its official name is, comes into play. It's this city, or not a city, but this small town that clearly once had residents and just people living their normal lives, and now it's just empty. It's not destroyed. It's not destroyed. It's not flooded to destruction. All the buildings are still completely intact. Everyone's just gone. And that really just begs the question, Where did they go? Was it because of the flooding that Wet Dry World constantly faced that they just chose to say, fuck it and move on? It's not worth dealing with this constant torrent? Or did something else force them out? Did they leave on their own accord, or were they all taken by the flood, is what I'm implying? There's just something really unnerving about Wet Dry World. And to this day, it's honestly what I consider to be the true uncanny level of Mario. And not just 64, I genuinely think it's like the creepiest level out of all of them. And well, don't get me wrong, some of the haunted house levels in other games can be pretty spooky, especially given the score. Like the haunted house music in Mario World was the stuff of nightmares. And then there's, of course, the classic... Hey camera, work with me here, I'm trying to be dramatic. There's the classic Hell Valley Sky Trees in Mario Galaxy 2. And while those stand alone in the creep factor, for some reason, Wet Dry World truly, to me, feels like the closest thing Mario's gotten to a horror environment. But hey, that's just my thought on it. I know there are people out there who think Wet Dry World is nothing. Like, it's just a, nice little water place. And then there's others, I'm sure, I think it's just as freaking creepy as I think it is. So if you feel the same, feel free to tell me, and if you think otherwise, also feel free to tell me. I'm very much down to hear both sides of the views of Wet Dry World, because I know there's some people who are terrified of it, there's some people who think it's an annoying level, but other people who really enjoy it. Some of those people enjoy it because of its weird, somewhat spooky vibe, and others just like it for design. So, if you want to comment on where you stand, feel free to. I would like to read it. I'm definitely down to reading. If you have any little spooky stories about not just Wet Dry World, but about Mario 64 memories, maybe something freaked you out as a kid. You know, I wouldn't mind getting a bunch of comments reconfirming that most of us can all relate by a shared fear of that goddamn piano. But that pretty much covers all my thoughts on Wet Dry World as a whole. It's a level I quite like, and I feel like one of the reasons I like it is because how uncomfortable it tends to make me, in the sense of it's just feeling of absolute isolation and abandonment. It's like... It kind of reminds me of Roanoke, you know, the old American colony that just... I'm sorry, I'm trying to go into, like, Mythbusters, or not Mythbusters, but, like, spooky story time, creepypasta telling time, and Mario's just having the time of his life in the background. Making horrible noises. Oh boy. On other words, I guess the true terrors of Wet Dry World is this red coin mission, because I hate it. Yeah, I won't lie, I quite like this level, but this red coin mission makes me a sad panda. Mainly just because of the houses. You gotta get on the roofs. And as Mario's demonstrated, he may have a pleasure trying to ride the pole. That sounded terrible. But I hate it. The last few coins we need are on the building rooftops. And maybe we could use Metal Mario and that green block to get them, but I just don't find that practical. But what do I know? I'm literally failing at getting up to these rooftops. I don't know if I'm doing it wrong, if I'm supposed to like double jump. You know, wall jumping here might make sense. Or I can just bash into the wall like a dumbass, that works too. Or I can make it to the top of the roof. Ball. There we go. That worked better. Probably would have saved quite a bit of time too. Alas, that's not what happened. We can give it our 7th point, and our final red coin, as we've seen because of loading time, is over there. Now that one's the problem child, because I don't know how to get over there. Because I do not believe there's any way to wall jump. And, well... I hope you enjoy that wall noise, because you're gonna be hearing it a lot. Damn it. I feel like there's a much better... Can I jump on the... Can I wall jump off the grate? Yep, that... Smarter idea. Oh, but it's on an angle. Ew. Alright, that worked. Whatever, let's just get our final red point and get the star so we can get the hell out of here. Oh, there's a one up at the fountain. I forgot to mention that. Anyway, let's get our well-deserved power star. And skedaddle on out. Well, that ended up taking a lot longer than I thought it was, and because of that, I'm going to cut the episode here. And in the next part, we will quickly finish up what dry roll to move on to the next course. Alright, thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Goodbye.